Hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, Scorpio, to another reading for you. This will be a quick energy check for Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio with Venus and Jupiter in your individual placement chart. Okay, I just saw the Strength card, guys, which means that there is something that you are wanting or you are fighting to have back in your life, which is the Strength. Now, strength could call for your individual strength in your physical body. It could call for emotional strength in your heart or even mental strength, anything, right? But when you get the strength card, it's the Leo energy that we are just moving out of and into the Virgo season, because today is the 27th of August. And this reading will be with you for the next 2.5 weeks, Scorpio. So to me, it looks like that you are just kind of still in that energy of the Leo energy. Now, strength for me could even talk about opening your heart towards your emotions, getting, like I said, getting physically better. Some of you guys may not be feeling all that great in your physical self, right? Or for some, it could be worries and tension, anything that kind of doesn't really agree with your energy, right? And that is when we actually look for a strength in ourselves, right? We learn to tame our own fears. We learn to tame our own demons. We kind of learn to tame ourselves from all possibilities of fear, apprehension of fear, anything, right? Thinking about the future. Oh, today it's, whatever it is. Tomorrow I don't know what's going to happen, or maybe what's going to happen day after, right? That apprehension of fear. It's a very shadow kind of an energy sometimes that you might be crossing through at this point in time. Right, from time to time, you might be thinking about something that is causing you some kind of stress or anxiety, Scorpio, but nonetheless, it is the energy. Now, the way I am positioning the camera, you won't be able to see the cards, but I will definitely show it to you as we go into the reading. So there is some kind of a situation, Scorpio, that you're trying to come to terms with in yourself as well, right? Getting your clarity, getting a better understanding of your situation at this point in time. Because at the bottom you have the Nine of Cups, the Fool, and the Magician. Okay, we'll talk about this, but this is something that you are manifesting at this point, right? You're manifesting some kind of a situation in your life, Scorpio. Okay, we'll jump into that bottom of the deck, but let's first deal with your main energy in here. As of now, you have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers could talk about it's a Gemini energy, so some of you guys could be in touch with a Gemini, or you might have Gemini Gemini energy in your chart as well. But if not, nonetheless, it doesn't matter. But it's a major. So there has been some kind of a learning lesson and understanding a situation that you are perhaps coming to terms with, Scorpio, I would say, right? Because for some of you, I'm also getting the fact, for some of you, you'll probably have had a choice in your life, whatever the choice could be. The choice of making the right decision, the choice of balancing back a relationship, Whether you're married or you're single or you're in love, doesn't matter. Some kind of relationship that could be your personal, your professional, something that is in and around your area, Scorpio. Okay. But this card also talks about having a lot of tasks at hand, right? Duality. So sometimes it could be possible that you are not being really able to focus on some kind of relationship in your life because you're too busy, right? Your mind could be getting distracted with a lot of things that you have in hand. So there could be a picture of a duality in your case in here, which is where you're trying to work around a lot of situation, multitasking at times, right? To bring about some kind of balance and harmony as well in and within you or in a significant relationship that you have with you, Scorpio. For others, it could be a matter of looking at options and choices because this card talks about choices as well. What kind of choice that you are now deciding for yourself? What is the choice you have? That's one. And what is the choice that you will pick up? Because you can have options. You can have options. So there is definitely some kind of a duality in yourself, whether you should do this, whether you should really go for this. Some of you could be, married already and you're still having somebody in your life, right? So it could be a possibility that you're finding it difficult to make a choice in your or for your marital status. Because clearly, you guys, I'm not talking about a divorce situation here because there is no divorce showing up. There is no justice. So this is a situation that entangles, in your case, Scorpio, entangles two or more people from where you possibly have to select the right person for yourself, right? So that is also a choice and a decision that you will have to work on. But again, like I said, there could be a situation of doing a lot of things at this point in time. So some of you guys will have to find time for this particular project, right? Because to me, it looks like it is a project for you. You're working on it. You still haven't you are close to making a decision, but what I'm getting is that you are kind of um, more so thinking about it at this point in time. So there could be many situations for many different people here, right? For some, it could be that you are not paying attention to a significant relationship because you are very busy doing a lot of work. For somebody else, it could be that you are in a relationship with, with two people at the same time, where you are married and plus you have somebody else in your life. So here comes the issue of you making a right choice in order to balance and bring back harmony in a relationship that you have with you at this point. Okay, it could be anything for anybody, but we'll see. We'll see. So, this is talking about the lover's energy, but it's definitely a learning lesson as well. So, something about some kind of a relationship has taught you some lesson, has taught you some kind of a lesson here, where probably you are coming to the point of understanding that you need to make the right choice in your life now, Scorpio. Okay, But we'll see. We'll see. But you're still like kind of, with this energy, the lovers I'm getting, you're still not very, like, you want it, but you have still yet to kind of um, go forward towards it, right? That is what it is. Go forward towards it. Now, then you have the Ten of Cups. So, definitely, there is something that makes you very happy, Scorpio. Somebody in your life who is here definitely creates an aura of happiness. And you want that happiness. You want that happily ever after situation with whosoever you are connected with or you're trying to connect with, right? Because to me, it looks like whenever you meet that person, whoever it is in your life, you're very, very happy, right? You're very happy. You feel that sense of happiness, that sense of euphoria within you. And you want to go ahead. You want to build something more out of this happiness. A family situation, getting married, having kids, living happily ever after. Living happily ever after. Right? So, this is a situation, this is the thought, this is the understanding that you now have to make the right choice. Because for you to get this card of the Ten of Cups, it definitely clearly talks about the end goal, right? So, what is the end goal? The end goal is to live happily ever after. The end goal is to have a beautiful marriage. The end goal is to have a very, very proper family situation where you are very, very happy with your children, with the kids, with your spouse, whoever it is. So here it is that you feel that this relationship that you have with you or in your zone only brings you back a lot of happiness, and you want that. Nobody wants to say that, oh, I want to get married tomorrow or I want to have a relationship and then feel completely um completely neglected or completely ignored ignored in a relationship. I want to be with the person, I want to feel happy, and I know that this relationship or this situation can only bring me back my Ten of Cups, can only give me back a complete sense of euphoria. So this is something that you know in yourself, Scorpio. I mean, you could be a little bit, because like I said, you could have learned a lesson from this kind of a significant relationship in life, where you possibly have gone through that duality in your life, where you have seen that you have not been very happy or you have not been happy at all. So now you want that happiness with whosoever you are coming in contact with, because that sense of euphoria in yourself is enough to bring back that relationship in the right form and shape, right? And then you have your own self in here, Scorpio. You have the Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of emotion, there's a lot of unconditional love you have, male or female, doesn't matter. But you definitely, Scorpio, have a lot of unconditional love for this situation here. You want to give. You want to give a lot of love. You want to make somebody very happy, and it's very unconditional. There is no condition attached to that Ten of Cups in your case, Scorpio. So, whatever you do and however way you do it, it is coming from your heart. It's very, very a beautiful energy, right? It's a beautiful energy of feeling happy affectionate, unconditionally being there for one another in times of trouble, in times of other times, right? Unconditional love. Unconditional love talks about a situation where you do something for somebody without expecting anything back in return. That's unconditional love, right? Normally, in what happens to people is when they do something for somebody, um, there is always a sense of expectation. It could be very subtle, but there is always, that's human nature. Let's be very clear about it. It's human nature. Like if you have somebody, a family friend, a friend, or somebody whom you love, you respect, but not unconditionally. So if you do something for that person, the least you expect is a thank you, right? Or the least you expect is a sense of gratitude. That is your, that is where the love is there, but it's not unconditional. It's somewhere there is some condition attached to it. The condition could be very small, like you're not expecting monetary refunds or monetary expectation, right? But you're expecting maybe a sense of gratitude, that somebody comes and says, oh, I'm so happy you have done this for me. So that is the conditional thing. But when the Queen of Cups shows up with the Ten of Cups, it clearly talks about something that you want in your life that is completely unconditional. Like you do something for somebody without expecting back anything in return from that person. From that person. And that is the energy that you have here, that you are willing, Scorpio. You're willing to do this for somebody in your life because you have a lot of affection, you have a lot of love, and you want to stand by or beside that person, whatever, irrespective of whatever the situation could be in your case, good or bad. We always go through good and bad times in our life. So that is calling out for this kind of a situation with somebody that you feel extremely attracted to in your life, Scorpio. And you're willing. You're willing to do anything for that person. Right? Because, see, man or woman, guys, the Queen of Cups is somebody, or this energy is of somebody who by themselves is a very nurturing soul. Very, very nurturing soul. Always likes to give. Emotionally, they always like to give people. With the Queen of Cups energy, you will never feel out of emotions if you're in touch with this energy. Right? So somebody in your life knows about it, Scorpio, that you are that Queen of Cups and you are willing to give every kind of unconditional love in order to make a relationship very, very stable and nourishing. Because you are nurturing. You are a figure of nurturing this kind of happiness, this kind of emotion in somebody's life. You can do that. If anybody can do that, you can do that. Right? So that is where this energy is showing up in here for you, Scorpio. Now the next card out is the Nine of Cups. So this is your wish fulfillment. This is this lover's energy. This is somebody in your life with whom you want this unconditional love forever. Forever. Right? Because this person or this situation is your wish fulfillment. Is your wish fulfillment. And you're definitely waiting for that to happen. You're waiting for that to happen because right now, what I feel is that you guys could be at a distance from one another when you're possibly dreaming of that time to happen, to come to you. So there is something in your life, the situation is bringing you the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's bringing you back a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of desires in your heart, a lot of desires. Like you want to throw open your heart towards somebody and allow that person to fill your 9 cups, or you fill your 9 cups when you throw your heart open in order to bring the 10 of cups, right? So your heart is all open, Scorpio, all open, but you're waiting because you know that there is some kind of a waiting time in here for this wish fulfillment to happen, right? For this wish fulfillment to happen. So there is a little bit of a wait time because then you have the Fool card. So it could be a situation where you possibly have been a fool before. You didn't see this in your life. And you might have ignored that situation. You might have ignored your wish fulfillment, right? But now you want to move towards it with the minimum baggage because the Fool has dreams of his own, right? And he likes to travel light. He doesn't like to carry a lot of burden or a lot of baggages with him because he is the spiritual, spiritual, the spiritual figure of somebody who dreams about the situation and who is ready to take a leap towards the situation, traveling very, very light, trusting that the day is not too far away, that your dreams in this situation will come true, Scorpio. You know, you are believing, you're learning to believe back in your dreams. You haven't stopped that process at all. You haven't. You're learning to believe that, okay, if not today, tomorrow it's going to happen. Day after it's going to happen. But you're not going to give up because why? The magician is here, right? You are manifesting this. You are manifesting this leap of faith towards your wish fulfillment because you know that the moment you can manifest this, travel light, throw off the burdens off your shoulder, forget about the past of whatever might have happened in here or what did not happen. And be a go-getter, right? Be a go-getter towards your dreams. Obviously, you're manifesting that quality in yourself, Scorpio. You're manifesting the dream back in yourself. With the Queen of Cups, she is also a very dreamy person, a dreamy figure, but she also has a lot of psychic quality, right? So you know within yourself, intuitively, you know, Scorpio, that this is magic that is going to manifest here. Like all of a sudden, whatever has been a stopgap in your situation, all of a sudden you will see that energy come back to push you towards your dream, towards your wish fulfillment, right? So you are being very psychic. So you could be possibly waiting for somebody. Some of you guys could be possibly waiting for somebody to come back in your life. And intuitively, you know that the person will come. So therefore, you are in that waiting period because you're waiting for that person to take a leap towards this wish fulfillment, right? And you're waiting for that magic to happen. You're waiting for that manifestation to happen. You know this is being manifested, but it's just that period of going through this phase of a little bit of a wait time in here, right? The bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacle, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this is because you see, there is somebody that possibly that you are waiting for. Could be a earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe, may not be. It doesn't matter. But somebody who is feeling a little bit tight within themselves to come forward towards you. To come forward towards you, Scorpio, because over here they have the Four of Cups, right? So somebody has been very brutal with you, Scorpio, right? They left you out for some other situation. They did not bother to turn back and see what is going on in your life. So they left you kind of high and dry. So there has been some kind of an apathy of emotion with regards to this situation, that today that person or that situation is going through a very, very tough time in themselves, right? They're having sleepless nights over the situation of what they have done with you in the past, and they don't want this situation to be repeated. But at the same point in time, they are definitely going through a lot of anxiety because they don't know whether you, Scorpio, whether you will be in that same position to share your unconditional love with them. That's more I'm getting over here now, right? So you know that you are ready. Let me tell you that. You know you are ready, Scorpio, but that person, whoever it is that you are connected with in this energy of the lovers, that person does not know about your situation, right? And therefore, you know, they want to know. They definitely want to know. They want to know about you before they take a leap of faith. So that's where, they want to communicate with you. They want to communicate with you and check you out and see if you are still on the same page as they had seen you before. Because this person is having a very, very, feeling very guilty about the whole situation, whoever it is in your life, Scorpio. They're feeling very guilty about this situation because they know that they have done something very wrong with you. So now, before they come back and say that, oh, I want to be happy with you, I want to have the Nine of Cups, I want to have the Ten of Cups, I want to have you, they have to be in balance with their mental and emotional self, because this person is definitely going through a little bit of an imbalance situation with emotion and in their mental frame of mind. They are not being able to bring back that confidence in order to do what their heart is telling them to do at this point in time, right? Because then you have the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, see, this is the mental energy. They want to go for this new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles, they definitely want to go towards this new beginning, but they are feeling very guarded about this situation because of the Three of Swords. Yeah, see, because there has been a lot of pain with regards to this Two of Cups, with regards to this love situation. That is where, like I told you, they are trying to find their strength in order to come forward towards you. So they are being very guarded at this point because they know they have hurt you. But they want this new beginning in the tangible world with you, Scorpio, but they are feeling very, they're feeling quite insecure about the situation. They're trying to move from that insecurity. They're trying to tell themselves everything will be fine, right? Everything will be fine. Um, because they fear rejection as well from you, Scorpio. They are fearing that rejection from you because they feel that, like I told you, whatever they have done is scaring them. That's why they are looking for that strength, right? So they are fearing some kind of rejection as well from you, which is where they are trying to tell themselves that no, it'll be all perfectly fine, provided I can release my tension, provided I can release that feeling of being rejected in this relationship or in this situation. So somebody is trying to convince themselves in here that things will all be okay. Things will all be okay. Somebody is trying to put in a lot of effort in their mental energy because they are feeling very guilty about the whole situation. So they are trying to convince themselves that everything will be fine once this situation, kind of um, once this situation kind of turns, right? And there is some kind of magic that somebody is believing in will happen, where this person or you, Scorpio, will be able to take that leap of faith towards their wish fulfillment. They're hoping that this magic, they believe that this magic will happen, not hoping. They believe that this magic will happen, that you will come out of your hurt, pain, or grief that possibly has occurred in here, Scorpio, and that you will be able to take a leap of faith towards your wish fulfillment. That itself will translate into a complete 10 of Cups, right? Into a complete 10 of Cups. So they are trying to assure themselves, they are trying to convince themselves, they are not sleeping well in the night, whoever it is, Scorpio, in your case, right? They are not sleeping, they are having sleepless nights. There could be guilt that they are going through, worries and tensions in their life because they know that they have disbalanced emotional part of the story here. Whether now this person is also, because of this disbalance that this person could have possibly done towards you, they by themselves today is realizing what an opportunity they had missed in their life with you, Scorpio. Okay, so they're trying to convince themselves everything will be okay. There is nothing to worry about. It's only a matter of time. But this is the situation they are coming to terms with, which is going to take them a minute, but it will happen because they want to communicate, and some of them could even be possibly recovering from some kind of a situation that they have not been able to focus on before in their life, right? So enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, goodbye. God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.